Dear friends, I'm glad to inform that the Ananta IAS Academy has started a fast track program for the sake of the prelims students. The civil service examinations is a marathon race and it starts normally with the prelims. About 4.5 lakhs of people appear for this examination and it is conducted in a day with the morning examination of General Studies Paper 1 and in the afternoon the CSAT paper, each one of 200 marks duration. The aspirants, they collect a lot of information and they're worried about how to cope up with this speed. I suggest the following way to you. You make your mind set up in such a way that you categorize all the information which you have gathered into A to Z. If you know A to Z, which you have learned during the first class, then you are thorough with the subject and you can sleep well. There is no need to worry. Even if the prelims are after tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you will be thorough with your preparation. So before the preparation starts, you take a 200-page notebook and then you categorize them into A, B, C, D, into up to Z. And I am giving you a clue which will help you in a better way to assimilate the entire information and to acknowledge your threshold where the prelims are there ready for you. Now we start with A. A means agriculture. So the subjects concerning agriculture, you have to write down in 10 pages or whatever it is in the 200-page notebook which you are going to keep. What does agriculture mean and what are the main things which you have to know down? The cropping patterns. Different parts of the country, ours is a country with diversity. So different parts of the country cultivate different types of cropping patterns. So you should note down what is the yield and what is the MSP rate and all these things. And then comes our Green Revolution man, Bharata Ratna, M.S. Swaminathan. M.S. Swaminathan is a very big giant in the field of agriculture and he has started this Green Revolution and it has gone up to a very, very, very huge extent. So all these things should come into the first part of your agriculture. Then coming to the second part, the ICAR, there is an Indian Council for Agricultural Research at the Pusa Institute of Delhi, and they have done a lot of work during the last 50 years. It is a premier institution for agriculture research, and they have done a lot of work. Their main thrust of inclination is lab to land. Most of the scientists, they are creating so many research valued works, but it is not going up to the farmer. So the lab to land movement has started. Then we have started during the Nehruvian period, 5-year plans. The first 5-year plan gave priority to agriculture and the priorities were different during the different priorities of the planning. The first minister for agriculture was there and he did a yeoman job for the upliftment of the agriculture. Then we have started dryland farming and all the irrigation facilities have started. So many irrigation projects have come. So many dams like Nagarjuna Sagar and others have come. All these things have created irrigation facilities for the farmers. Then coming to the commercial crops and the farmers' welfare, Government of India and the different states, they have started creating a lot of facilities for the farmers' welfare. They are giving loans at a subsidy rate and then the commercial crops are being encouraged. The commercial crops gives much yield and much benefit for the farmers also. Coming to the third part of the A, animal husbandry is also one of the most important things which we have to remember while you are studying about agriculture. It includes dairy farming, the Amul experiment, which Mr. Kurian has started, V. Kurian. He was an expert in that field and he made a lot of cooperative societies in Ahmedabad and then they started this Amul. Amul is #1 in the entire country and even the entire world. They are emulating this scheme. Then the White Revolution comes. White Revolution also is connected with this Amul. Then we go to the another part of A, that is atomic energy. That is the most important thing. Normally people believe that the Atomic Energy Commission is in Delhi. No, the Atomic Energy headquarters is at Bombay, and a lot of experiments have been done during this Atomic Energy Commission's approval. And later part of it, they have done a lot of research in the atomic energy, and now we are able to fight with any country with our atomic energy. Then comes the Ministry of Ayush. Ayush means Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy. About 10 years back, Government of India has started a separate institution called Ayush, because they want to enlighten the public that Ayurveda also is important, homeopathy also is important. So they have made a separate ministry, a separate minister is there, and lot of activities are being conducted on these activities. So Ananta IAS Academy expects all the students of civil service aspirants to cope up with the knowledge gaining part through maintaining a separate record for each alphabet. Then we will go to the second part, archaeology. Archaeology also is important. India is a historical place, and we have a lot of archaeological importance places throughout the world and India. In India also, so many archaeological movements are being preserved by the Department of Archaeology and the Government of India. So all the archaeological sites of India should be noted. You should make a note of what are the important things and which are the important things. Then we will go to B,